If you know the 15 words and expressions that I'm about to show you in this video, then your English is absolutely amazing. Hello everyone, my name is Dylan, and if you are new here, welcome. I post fun and relaxing English lessons every single week. So the reason why these 15 words and expressions are such a brilliant test of your English fluency is because they are all so varied, but with one huge thing in common. If you want to sound like a native speaker, then you simply need to know these. And some of you watching might not, but don't worry because soon you will. So we're going to start off with some easier words and then they will get progressively harder and harder. And finally, the last one, number 15. I don't want to give too much away, but you either know this one or you don't. And if you do know it, then it actually shows me that you are a little bit naughty. Yeah. But trust me, if you do want to be fluent, then you cannot afford to miss this one. Right, let's do this. Number 1, take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a pinch of salt. And if you take something with a pinch of salt, it means that you should not fully believe what is being said to you, as part of it is likely to be untrue or exaggerated. And in the UK, we say take it with a pinch of salt. Whereas in America, they say, take it with a grain of salt, bro. Don't ask me why, but either way, we use this expression all the time. So, for example, he said he's fluent in French, but I'll take that with a pinch of salt. He can barely order a croissant. God, imagine not being able to order a croissant. Sacre bleu. Number 2, snazzy. Snazzy. And if something is snazzy, it means that it is stylish or attractive, often in an eye-catching or flashy way. So it's quite informal and light-hearted. For this, I'm going to give you some visual examples. So this is a snazzy suit. This is a snazzy car, and this is a snazzy dog. Yes, even dogs can be snazzy. Another example might be, wow, Henry's got a snazzy new haircut. Just a shame about his personality though. Number 3, pry. Pry. And this is a very common verb. And if you pry, it means that you ask a lot of questions in order to try and find out information about someone's private life, often in a nosy or intrusive way. So the key word there is nosy. As you are trying to find out information that isn't really any of your concern or any of your business, this word often has quite a negative connotation. So, for example, my mum's always prying into my love life. God, can't a girl have some privacy? Bonus tip, you can also pry something open in a physical sense, which means that you literally force it open. So, for example, the door was stuck, so I pried it open with a spoon. Sorry, I forgot to mention something. All of the words and expressions from today's video will also be included in a completely free PDF, and the link is in the top comment. All you need to do is hit the link, enter your email, and I will instantly send you all of the words from today's video, plus an additional 5 bonus words that you really need to know. You will also then be signed up to my amazing weekly Tuesday newsletter, so you know, it's a win-win. Right, enjoy the video. Number 4, and things are starting to get a little bit harder now. So the word is drenched. Drenched. And if you are drenched, it just means that you are completely soaked in some sort of liquid. So you can be drenched in water, sweat, beer, or even sadness, if you want to use it in a metaphorical sense, although this is slightly less common. So it's just a more extreme version of being wet. You're not just wet, you are absolutely drenched. So let me give you some examples. He got drenched walking home from work. Now I feel bad for hiding his umbrella. He absolutely drenched his chips in vinegar. That's my kind of guy. Wow, chips and bad weather. 2 very British examples indeed. Number 5, and this one is very important. The word is banter. Banter. Now this is a UK exclusive word and we use this all the time. And banter is just jokes or light-hearted piss-taking. And of course in the UK, jokes and piss-taking are tantamount. and tantamount pretty much just means they are the same thing. That's a little bonus word for you right there. Anyway, if you have banter, it means that you are funny, and if you say that something is banter, it means that it's just a joke. For example, honestly mate, the banter at work is half the reason I turn up. Number 6, witty. Witty. And if you are witty, it just means that you are funny, but in a sharp, fast, or smart kind of way. It's kind of like a more sophisticated version of just being funny. Anyway, thanks to the comments on this video here, I can 100% confirm that I am neither funny or witty. Yes guys, I know that the jokes were bad, but thank you so much for constantly reminding me. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let me give you another example. Honestly, I think my witty remarks are the only thing that's holding my marriage together. Bonus tip, we do also have another adjective, quick-witted, which means that you are able to think quickly and make jokes quickly. So pretty much the same as witty. Number 7, hunch. Hunch. And if you have a hunch about something, it just means that you have a feeling about something. So you may not have any facts to support this, but it's like your intuition is trying to tell you something, kind of like a guess from within. So, for example, I've got a hunch he's lying. Check his phone, Queen. Number 8, and we're really getting into the native level now. So the expression is get cold feet. Get cold feet. And if you get cold feet, I would probably advise you to buy some thicker socks or maybe even consider seeing your doctor. Oh, it's jokes like that. That's why people say I'm unfunny. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you get cold feet about something, it means that you suddenly become nervous or uncertain about a decision that you were about to make. So this is normally used when talking about big decisions such as moving city, getting married, or taking a new job, and it implies an indecisiveness based on fear as opposed to logic. So, for example, she got cold feet right before boarding the plane and decided not to leave. Number 9, and speaking of planes, we have the expression wing it. Wing it. And if you wing something, it means that you take on some sort of challenge without really preparing for it. So you could wing a test, a best man speech, or even a job interview. Pretty much if you haven't prepared for something, then you are winging it. So, for example, I haven't really revised for my driving test, but I reckon I'll just wing it. Number 10, gist. Gist. And the Huh? Oh, it's it's gist apparently, not gist. Obviously I knew that. So the gist of something is just the main idea of that thing. It's often used when you don't remember all of the details or if you don't need all of the details. So, for example, I wasn't really listening, but I think I got the gist of what she meant. I just hope she doesn't check my phone. Bonus tip, we do also have another very common expression to catch the gist of something, and that just means that you get or understand the gist of that thing. Number 11, and I'm just going to warn you now, the next 4 are pretty tough. And the final one, well, good luck. Anyway, this word is candid. Candid. And candid just means truthful, honest, and straightforward. So a person can be candid if they are very truthful, and a television interview could be candid if the person is being very honest and open about something. Now, as you are being so honest, this is often used when you are talking about difficult conversations because they give you the opportunity to be open and honest about things. So, for example, the couple's candid conversation solved all of their problems. Ah, happy ending. Number 12, put your foot down. Put your foot down. And if you put your foot down, it means that you assert your authority or make a firm decision. So you are being strong and decisive about something. For example, she put her foot down and told her ex-husband to stop texting her. Which I was only just like seeing what she's up to and how she's doing and stuff, you know. I don't miss her. You know? Bonus tip, this expression can also be used in a literal sense when you are driving a car. And that's because you would literally put your foot down on the accelerator, which of course causes you to go faster. Number 13, fickle. Fickle. And if someone or something is fickle, it means that it changes frequently and is therefore quite unreliable. Now this has quite a negative connotation as it often implies a lack of consistency or commitment. So, for example, he's so fickle. Last week he was vegan and now it's steaks only. Number 14, and we just have one more after this. So this is a British and apparently Australian exclusive expression, and it is on the blink. On the blink. And if something is on the blink, it just means that it's malfunctioning or not working properly. So this is normally used for electrical devices. So an easy way to remember this is, you know, when you have like a device that isn't working properly and the lights are going crazy and they're just blinking and flashing and you don't really know what's going on? Well, it's on the blink. Let me show you another example. My Wi-Fi's on the blink again. I wonder what my ex-wife's up to. Okay, no more ex-wife jokes. They're getting weird, I know. Number 15, and every native speaker knows this. So if you do too, then firstly, congratulations. And secondly, as mentioned, you must be a little bit naughty. And this magical expression is skive off. Skive off. If you skive off, it means that you avoid work or school or responsibility by pretending to be ill or coming up with some sort of other excuse. And that's probably why all native speakers know this, because who hasn't skived off school when they were a kid for a day or a week or those 2 months that one time? Anyway, let me give you some examples. We skived off English class every Monday, and I reckon it was a proper well good idea actually. Yeah. He got caught skiving off work because he made an Instagram story of himself in Ibiza. Rookie move. Right, there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. So as mentioned, if you did know those 15 words and expressions, then congratulations, your English is absolutely incredible. And if you didn't know them, then don't worry. Just make sure to check out the free PDF in the top comment, and I will send all the definitions to you and 5 bonus words that didn't make it into this video. So click here to learn 10 more expressions that I use every single day, and also to learn a bit more about my divorce. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another video. Mwah. Cheers.